There are voices that sing, and then there are voices that confess. Late at night, when the world has quieted down and the air feels heavier, that's when his records breathe differently. The needle drops, the room softens, and suddenly, you're not alone with your memories anymore. Al Green didn't just sing love songs. He sang about surrender, about temptation, about redemption. His falsetto could feel like a whisper across your shoulder, or a cry from somewhere deep inside a man trying to find his way. Tonight, we walk through 10 songs that carried hearts through the 60s, 70s, and into the 80s. Not just the hits, but the moments they created. And if this kind of late-night storytelling feels like home to you, gently tap like and subscribe to RnBFeeds. There's always another memory waiting. Now, let's begin. Number 10, Backup Train by Al Green. 1967, before the silk suits, before the roses on stage. There was a young man on a small Memphis label, singing like he already knew heartbreak was permanent. Backup Train felt raw, urgent, almost pleading. You can hear a hunger in his voice, like he's trying to outrun something. In 1967, the world was restless. Cities were burning. Young love didn't feel safe. And here he was, asking for the train to back up, to return to something already slipping away. The groove is simple, the band tight but restrained, and that voice, still finding its wings, cracks just enough to let you know he meant every word. Even now, it sounds like the beginning of a long confession, and every legend has to start somewhere. Number 9, Tired of Being Alone by Al Green. 1971. If you love me. There's a kind of loneliness that doesn't shout, it hums. When this record came on in 1971, couples stopped arguing for 3 minutes. The lights dimmed. And somewhere, somebody reached for someone they weren't sure would stay. The country was shifting. War overseas, doubt at home. And in the middle of it all, he wasn't pretending to be strong. He admitted it plainly. I'm tired of being alone. The rhythm leans forward gently. The horns answer him like old friends. But it's that falsetto, rising almost into prayer, that lingers. Today, it still feels like a midnight text you never sent. Vulnerable, honest, human. Number 8, Look What You Done For Me by Al Green. 1972. Some songs feel like gratitude wrapped in silk. In 1972, this one floated out of radios and into kitchens, onto front porches, into cars parked under streetlights. It carried relief, the kind that comes after you've almost lost something sacred. I'm loving you, baby. There's joy here, but it's careful joy. His voice doesn't boast. It trembles slightly, like he can't believe love stayed. The groove is warm, almost glowing. Each note feels unhurried, like he's savoring the miracle. And even now, when love survives something it shouldn't have, this song still fits. Soft, thankful, certain. Number 7, Call Me, Come Back Home by Al Green, 1973. This one feels like a door left open. 1973 was a year of uncertainty. Gas lines, headlines, quiet tensions in households that didn't make the news.
Just remember the time.
And then this song drifted in. Steady, patient, almost stubborn in its hope. He doesn't beg, he invites. The piano rolls gently underneath him. The rhythm section holds steady like a heartbeat refusing to give up. And his voice stretches the word call as if it might reach across miles. Even today, it sounds like forgiveness waiting on the other end of the line. Number 6, Love and Happiness by Al Green, 1972. Now this one moves differently. It opens with that groove. Low, hypnotic, almost dangerous. Not sweet love, real love. The kind that tests you.
Someone's on the phone.
In living rooms across America in 1972, people danced to this without fully realizing how complicated the lyrics were. Love and happiness can feel like tension and fire. His voice rides the rhythm instead of floating above it. Grit meets grace. And decades later, it still feels modern. Because love has never been simple, and he never pretended it was.
I'll be good to you.
Number 5, Let's Stay Together by Al Green, 1971.
Loving you forever.
There are songs that become vows. When this came out in 1971, it wasn't just a hit. It was a promise people borrowed for their own lives. Weddings, anniversaries, quiet reconciliations at 2 a.m. The organ hums like church. The drums are patient. And his voice, steady but tender, sounds like a man choosing love on purpose. In a decade when so much felt unstable, this song offered steadiness. Even now, when it plays, it feels like hands clasped across a table. Not dramatic, just committed. Number 4, Here I Am, Come and Take Me, by Al Green, 1973. This one walks in with confidence. Not arrogance, not desperation, just openness. Here I am. In 1973, vulnerability wasn't always fashionable for men, but he made it sound strong, inviting someone into your life without armor. The groove swings lightly, the horns smile, and his voice dances between strength and sweetness. Today, it still feels bold to say those words plainly. Here I am. No games. And that honesty keeps it alive.
I know it's you and me, baby.
Number 3, I'm Still in Love with You by Al Green, 1972.
Thinking about you, girl.
Some feelings refuse to expire. When this record spun in 1972, it carried the ache of unfinished business. Lovers who'd parted but hadn't truly let go felt seen.
To let you know.
The arrangement is delicate. Space between notes. Room for regret to breathe. He doesn't oversing. He leans into the ache, lets it stretch. Even now, it's the soundtrack for memories that still visit unannounced. Proof that love doesn't always leave when people do. Number 2, Take Me to the River by Al Green, 1974. This one feels like baptism and blues tangled together. By 1974, you could hear something shifting inside him, a spiritual undercurrent running beneath the sensual rhythm. The groove is tight, almost gritty. But his voice sounds like it's reaching higher than romance. It played in clubs, it played in churches, it blurred lines, and today, it still carries that tension between flesh and spirit, desire and redemption. Number 1, Simply Beautiful by Al Green, 1972.
If I gave you my love.
And at the top, quiet magic. No rush, no showmanship, just tenderness.
A whole lot of love.
In 1972, when the world felt loud and complicated, this song whispered something simple. You are beautiful. The arrangement barely moves. It doesn't need to.
Got to be good to me.
His falsetto floats gently, almost fragile, as if he's afraid to disturb the moment. It's intimate, personal, like he's singing to one person in a dark room. And decades later, it still feels that way.
Whole lot of fun.
The 60s gave him hunger. The 70s gave him fire and faith. The 80s would carry him into gospel and reflection. But across every era, the heartbeat stayed the same.
What about the way?
Honesty, R&B has always been more than rhythm. It's testimony. It's late-night truth. It's the sound of someone brave enough to say what others only feel. And somewhere tonight, under a quiet lamp, one of these songs is still playing. Softly. And it still understands you.